It can be hard to find love these days. That's why so many people are turning to online dating sites. Unfortunately, it's not just the hopeless romantics signing up though. Scammers are using online dating sites and social networks to target their victims more and more. According to the FBI, Americans lost nearly $1 billion to romance scams in 2021 alone. Often these scammers will target members of the military. They promise romance but deliver fraud. I don't know about you, but that sounds like a pretty bad deal to me. I'm going to tell you about the 10 red flags of military romance scams and what to do if you've been targeted. So first on our list of red flags is they claim they can't access their bank account. This will likely play out in one of two ways. Either they will say they need money since they can't deposit their checks, or they could ask you for your account details to deposit it there. Red flag number 2, they claim they need money and possibly for something the military pays for. In general, strangers asking for money are probably scammers, but these scams are tricky and they will normally play on your emotions. For example, they may claim they need money to come visit you. Aw, how sweet. Or they could say they need money to pay for medical attention for their children. If you're not familiar with the military, it could seem like a valid request, but keep in mind, the military covers medical bills for members of the military and their families, food and housing for deployed troops, and transportation costs to return home. Also, soldiers do not have to pay fees to retire early from the military. If they make any of these claims, don't fall for their trap. It's really a scam. Third, they claim they've made a lot of money and need your help to get it back to the States. They might ask to deposit it in your account. Then a banker will call to get your banking information for the transfer. It's a scam. Number 4 is they constantly avoid video chatting. Scammers come up with all sorts of reasons for not getting on a video call. Sometimes they claim they have poor signal. Then if you finally do get them to video call, they may keep their camera off or call from a very dark place so you can't really see them. Also, some claim that they aren't allowed to video chat because they are in special forces and it would be dangerous. But really, these are all just excuses. The 5th red flag is their social media is very bare. Look for signs that it's a fake account, things like low friend count, no recent posts, the same few pictures from their dating profile, or that the account was just created very recently. Number 6, love bombing. This is a term for when people tell you they love you and get attached very quickly. Sometimes it's only a matter of weeks or even days. This is a manipulation tactic to get you hooked quickly. The 7th red flag on our list is you get a call from a commanding officer. High-ranking military officers do not reach out to civilians. If you get a call from someone claiming to be a commanding officer, it's a scam. Number 8, they only use a general email. Soldiers could legitimately use a personal email, so it doesn't have to mean you're being scammed. But if you see that their email ends in .mil, it's a good sign. Emails ending in .mil are only provided to service members. Number 9, they send their official military ID badge. An active service member would never send pictures of their military ID badge. And lastly, number 10, they claim to be deployed for 2 years or more. While a soldier could be on tour anywhere from 1 to 2 years, deployment normally lasts an average of 15 months. If they claim they are on long deployment for longer than 2 years, it's probably a scam. So now that you've heard them, do any of these red flags seem familiar to you? If yes, here's what you need to do. First, cut them off. Do not send money or private information. Flag their accounts and report the situation to the FBI, CID, FTC, and file a police report. And since they may already have some of your private information, it's a good idea to set up credit monitoring with fraud alerts. Aura is a service that can alert you if anything fishy starts happening with your credit, social security, or financial accounts. So is it real love or really a scam? Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's love. But if you do think you're being targeted, now you know what to look for and what to do. And since scammers are getting more and more creative, make sure to subscribe for more tips and tricks to avoid the latest scams. This has been your update with Upton. I'll see you back here soon.